this gentleman who is a Palestinian activist, a peace activist, Bassem Eid. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I found this very interesting. We have other lighter topics to get to tonight, but I did want to play this because I thought his words were very interesting. Again, this is a Palestinian. This is not an Israeli. This is a Palestinian peace activist. And this is him shutting down the anti-Israel critics who are defending Hamas, even here in America, in very tiny little sporadic groups.
You know, I almost spent over than the past 9 years coming to America every 2-3 months to explain how the Hamas became a terrorist organization. Hamas is keeping 2 million Palestinians in the Gaza Strip as hostages. Hamas is defending his rockets by using his own people. Imagine is such organization that the Americans claiming that it's a justice and social organization hiding weapons inside hospitals and inside the mosques. I think what the Hamas did last Saturday considered as a genocide. It's not a massacre. And unfortunately, some rubbish human being around in the world are celebrating such massacre by considering it as a Palestinian victory. I think that if in the 21st century massacres can be considered as victories, that means that this is the end of humanity. Unfortunately, this is the problem, that people just considering as asleep. They don't want to wake up until the Hamas will touch them, until the Hamas will reach them, until the Hamas will kill them. Then everybody will wake up. I think what's happened in Israel, in the south of Israel right now, unbelievable. And I think all the international community should have to stand up at once and to declare on the Hamas, the Islamic Jihad, as a terrorist organization, and all of the world should have to participate in the war against such terrorist people. The people completely innocent in the Gaza Strip. People couldn't speak out. You know, usually when I talking with friends in Gaza from time to time, asking them, what do you want from Israel? They said, we want a very simple thing from Israel, to open one of its passages for 2 hours, and 30% of the youths of Gaza Strip will immigrate to another country. People are waiting for opportunity. But in the meantime, I am still accusing the people in the Gaza Strip. I think that what Israel is doing in Gaza right now is gesture on the Hamas. Israel couldn't fight the Hamas alone. I think that Israel need partners here to participate in such kind of battle, and I think that the Gazan people should have to be the first one to participate in that war. See, the human rights issue in Gaza, you can consider it exactly like the human rights in Iran and in Sudan and in Syria. These people almost trained by those governments, and those people learn by those governments how to violate the rights of the others. So to talk about human rights record under the Hamas, there is no human rights under the Hamas and nothing to talk about it. People are killed, people are slaughtered, people tortured, people disappeared. And no one can speak a word about what is going on in the Gaza Strip. See, we know exactly what is the motivation of Iran here. I think that the Iranian government trying to put out so many activities to destroy Israel. The Iranians believe that Israel has no right to exist. And this is how the Iranians are using the Hezbollah and the Hamas and the Islamic Jihad as their own agent. And Iran is spending on these 3 organizations much more than they are spending on the Iranian people in Iran. This is really horrible, and I think that all of the world should have to stand up now and to start fighting against Iran in terms to put an end for those extremists who are just making our daily life horrible.
Traffic